What up, YouTube? Quasi here. And why, oh man, look at that traffic. Why do motorcyclists have such a bad reputation? That's what I want to talk about today. What the heck? I'm just gonna keep going, because last minute merge is the best merge. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about, back to the topic, is why do motorcyclists have such a bad reputation? I'm sure all of y'all have heard it from someone somewhere. Oh, those goddamn motorcyclists sitting at traffic lights doing wheelies and dancing around and listening to rap music, being terrible drivers, cutting people off, being so loud, etc, etc, etc. And if you browse some of these news articles about motorcyclists, look at the comments for a little while and you'll see that exact sentiment. People complaining about bikers or saying, hey, he got what he deserved, all this kind of crap. And I want to discuss why that is. And I think one reason, obviously, is that bad incidents stick out in people's minds. You never remember the hundreds of thousands of cars that pass you or bikes that pass you and don't cause any kind of problems. But you do remember that asshole driver that cut you off, or the biker that was doing wheelies, the squid with no gear, driving like a moron. That's what you remember. And bikers, I don't know what it is, and maybe I'm making this up, but it seems like there are a lot of bikers that do that. A lot of bikers that don't respect other people on the road, that don't, I wouldn't say, I was going to say don't respect themselves, but that's not entirely accurate, because I try not to judge. People ride different ways, they have different styles of riding, and in my mind, as long as they're not hurting anybody, then they're okay. Now that line gets a little gray though sometimes. I can't see anyone coming. Couldn't see behind that car. That line gets a little gray sometimes though. So the way I personally ride is I try to consider how this makes people think of me, and not just me, but also bikers as a whole. Because just being a guy on a bike, you're representing bikers. People will associate you and your actions with the group because everyone profiles. That's just the reality. We always see these YouTube videos or dash cams or whatever of bikers doing the most dumb things, racing each other at 200 miles an hour on public highways with cars all around, racing supercars or whatever. And while I'm personally okay with that in certain situations, that really reflects poorly on people when it's done the way it's done most of the time. It's pretty obvious where the reputation comes from, but really what I kind of wanted to talk about is how do we change that? How do we fight that? Or can we? The main thing I can think of to combat that is to give other people the benefit of the doubt and ride in a way that lets them trust you. And what does that mean? Don't be an idiot. Don't be squidding around doing wheelies at 100 miles an hour on the freaking city streets, like right here in front of me. Don't be knocking off people's mirrors. Don't be punching their windows. Don't get into road rage fights. All of that. And the thing is, I know I'm just kind of shouting into the wind because none of the people that actually do this stuff watch my videos. They're not the ones that care. But I like to get on my soapbox anyways and shout out to the wind, beat my chest, pretend like I'm important. I'm pretty sure that 90% of the people that watch my videos already know the right thing to do. The fact that you're watching these videos, trying to learn, trying to follow the journey. Actually, I really don't know why you're watching my videos, so maybe not, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, like I try to give other people the benefit of the doubt. And y'all know what you're doing. So keep up with that stuff. Keep up being the good bikers. Keep up helping people. Stop for stranded motorists every once in a while. Pick up people's mugs or cups that they left on their cars. It's just good practice, because what you do reflects on the community. I really lost my train of thought, but ultimately, all I was trying to say is, yeah, bikers do have kind of a reputation, and it's not completely undeserved. So there's not much you can do about that at face value. But I think over time, if we try to change the culture a little bit. That's a little aggressive. A little, probably not doable. But if on a personal level, on an individual level, if we try to ride responsibly, be good stewards of the road and the privileges and opportunities we have, and realize that the roads aren't all about us, that there's other people here and everyone's just trying to get from point A to point B, then maybe things can get better. Maybe we can have fun, we can get where we need to go, stay safe, and everyone wins. Probably idealistic there, but hey. I don't have anything else to say. No more rambling. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Peace.